Let's see how this one goes over. The movie opens with someone getting shot, but it's okay. It's the shooter's 21st birthday, who then gets shot. A lady then comes out screaming about her son being shot. Turns out, it's not her son! We move to Trey, or Ashtray for short. He is talking with his mother, who is dropping him off at his dad's house to finish school and learn how to become a man. As the music swells and the leaves fall outside and inside the car, Ashtray opens the car door to leave his mother and take the first steps towards a cyclist hits the open car door and he goes flying. The fucking scream from that man is the funniest shit ever. Ashtray's father opens the door and greets his son. Ashtray's father is younger than him, by the way. Keep that in mind this whole time. He then takes Ashtray's luggage and throws it on the couch, spilling the clothes everywhere. His father then lays out the ground rules, like Ashtray doing his dad's homework and letting his father fuck the bitches first. You know, normal shit. Everything in the background is wrapped in plastic. Everything except one thing. The fucking charcoal grill next to the stove they are clearly using indoors. Why? One kick me haircut session and a message later, Ashtray decides to go see his old friend from across the street, Loke Dog. He knocks on the door only for Loke Dog's mom to answer. She is making shit and beer soup. Ashtray says hi to Loke Dog's grandma, who decides to spar with Ashtray. She gets knocked the fuck out. Ashtray almost gets shot. Loke Dog opens his bedroom door and ridicules Ashtray for not announcing himself. Or don't shoot a 50 cal Desert Eagle indoors. Loke Dog wants some fashion advice from Ashtray. They both have a heart-to-heart about not having fathers that were present in their lives. I can relate. One message transition later, Ashtray and Loke Dog decide to get the rest of the gang, Preach and Crazy Legs. If Crazy Legs is paralyzed, then why are his legs moving? Also, make sure to hit like and subscribe and the notification bell, because I don't know how to transition these things. They all load up into a stolen US mail truck and go to a party. We cut to 4 kids who find a fat, half-naked Elvis farting, who they assume is dead, onto the party. We see some dudes grilling hot dogs over an engine fire. You should get that checked out. Probably needs an oil change. There is dancing, more dancing, and public indecency in the 3rd degree. Preach finds himself a woman, Loke Dog pours one out for his dead homies that are on the other side of the fence, and Ashtray falls for a woman named Dashiki, who has way too many fucking kids. Side note, what the fuck are Ashtray's dance moves? Like, what the fuck is he doing? He's like, what is that shit? Loke Dog warns Ashtray about Daishiki. Daishiki is Toothpick's ex-girlfriend and he just got out of jail. Toothpick likes to stab cooked chicken, I guess. Loke Dog gets a girl's phone number with a gun. Ashtray tries his luck with Daishiki, who is leaving the hood in a couple of days with her 7 kids. Ashtray wants to go with her. Toothpick sees Ashtray kissing Daishiki and wants to shank him. Toothpick then unintentionally admits to fucking men in jail. He makes it worse by talking about how he likes it when the soap runs down the crack of their asses. After Ashtray is done kissing every dude at the party, him and Loke Dog go to get more 40s. Loke Dog and Ashtray pull up the 40s and 9s, but oh no, Toothpick and his gang roll up to smoke Ashtray. Loke Dog comes back to show off his Desert Eagle, but Toothpick's boy pulls out an RPG, but Loke Dog is prepared. He opens his mail truck door and behold, the missing USSR nuke that threatens nuclear holocaust with it. This fucking joke is the best joke in the movie. Like, it comes out of nowhere, and it totally would make sense that Loke Dog would have the missing USSR Russian nuke. Of course he'd have it. One tray, bring your simple behind on later, the two enter a store that greets them in a very racist way. An Asian lady who owns the store follows the two, while a white guy robs the place blind and nobody bats an eye. Several hurry up and buys later. The two are at the register paying for their snacks, but one of the store owners says he feels sorry for your mother behind Loke Dog's back. Loke Dog then shoots the store, and the store owners get hurt, but not by Loke Dog. It was the man. They run out of the store. The whole time the Asian lady is charging Loke Dog at the register, saying to give her money. She's just like, give me money, give me money. It's fucking great. Cut to grandma breakdancing in a church. Loke Dog and Ashtray are walking with one of their friends to the college. He has finally made it out of the hood and is going to make it to the front door before the man guns him down. Ashtray gets a speed course on how to drive. Loke Dog is applying for a job. He does great in the interview and gets the job as a crash test dummy. Ashtray is at Daishiki's house gaming with one of her 7 kids. The kid loses and pulls out a gun. Ashtray talks to him about how rappers are taking all the good acting jobs and how books are more powerful than bullets. I love how the kid just rolls his eye, like they give a shit. Cut to one of the most hilarious sex scenes I have ever seen. Look, there are a lot of racial jokes in this movie that I cannot say. That's just how it is. But this shit is funny as fuck. She pours Kool-Aid on Ashtray, then melts government cheese on him. He then puts hot sauce on her nasty ass toes and licks them. It's fucking great. After Ashtray finds the right hole, he is done, and Daishiki is pregnant with his kid. Yeah, she trapped his ass. We move on to Loke Dog and Ashtray at a chicken and oil change shop. The two are talking about how Daishiki is pregnant with Ashtray's kid, as the oil change guy clearly banged her the same day. The police arrive, and out comes Bernie Mac. He says some racist things to them with his gun drawn. Loke Dog and Ashtray are then arrested for being black on a Friday night, which apparently is a misdemeanor. We cut to Toothpick and his gang jumping in a member to their gang. One of Toothpick's guys hunts down Loke Dog in the group to find Ashtray. He starts going in on Ashtray for getting Daishiki pregnant. Ashtray wants no trouble, but Loke Dog does. The group jumps him. After that, the gang now needs to find Old School, the toughest guy on the block, who gets ripped into by his mother. Toothpick and his gang are looking for Ashtray and their gang. How many fucking times do I need to say gang? Loke Dog gets a blowy from a crackhead. Toothpick's gang does a drive-by and hits Crazy Legs' wheelchair. They rush him to the hospital, only to find out that he is crippled, which they already knew. Ashtray goes to Daishiki's house and punches all of her kids. The two decide to leave the hood, but first, the kids have to say goodbye to their dads. Cut to prison. Listen. Listen. It's the movie. Moving on, Loke Dog has a special delivery. He boils a jar in some water, cuts some baking soda, and finishes the cake. What did you think it was? Come on. Come on. Loke Dog and the gang go to a party that night. Loke Dog smokes some weed with some guys at a table. One of them starts coughing and foaming at the mouth and then dies. They start passing the blunt around. Cut to a girl who farts hard. Loke Dog picks up a girl who turns into Satan. He tries to run away, but to no avail. The next morning, Ashtray and his dad go fishing in a canal. Turns out Daishiki has been with Ashtray's dad as well, because fucking apparently who hasn't? Toothpick and his gang don't learn shit and are wanting to do another drive-by. Loke Dog gives a 6-year-old a 40-ounce. Toothpick's gang arrives and starts firing. Loke Dog fires back. Ashtray runs away. Preach saves a white woman, and the grandma comes out firing dual pistols, ending the gunfight. She then cuts off a guy's head. People are dead. Loke Dog is sad. Ashtray might be dead, but he's not. The lady from the beginning of the movie found her son, Toothpick, and starts beating him. The movie ends with Ashtray getting married, Loke Dog being a stand-up comedian, Crazy Legs becoming a ballerina, and Preach settling down with some white trash. The end. Before we get into this, I love this movie. This movie is a blast. I absolutely love it. It's comedy, it's comedic genius. It's a spoof of over-dramatic gang movies, and it's fucking excellent. It still has a message. It's not like, oh, just a dumb spoof movie. No, the message from all those movies are still present in this spoof, but it is portrayed in a very comedic way, and I love it. I love how it pokes fun at all of those movies. As someone who is a fan of a lot of those movies, still one of my favorite movies of all time is Blood In, Blood Out. I genuinely love that movie. Just like this movie is one of my favorite movies of all time. The jokes in this, excellent. The acting is top notch. The set design, great. The only thing that this movie suffers from is about 30 to 40 minutes in, it just ends up being scenes of shit happening with no cohesion. So the plot definitely does suffer a bit. But all in all, I think it's an excellent spoof movie. Don't be a menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. To me, it's a solid 5 out of 5. And I can't wait to see what the Scary Movie reboot brings, considering it's the Wayans brothers again. I'm not saying I like all of their stuff, but I do like a majority of it. Make sure to check this one out.